Sit up there. All I see is big, red and this, and my hands going. I'm trying to get my hands straight. Okay, I'm ready. What's the next question?
Okay, so the next question is, do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Okay.
My regrets is I didn't know enough about the male-female relationship, mentally, spiritually, even sexually. That was a learning experience for me. Because in our day and age, in the 40s, that was not, you didn't meet each other sexually until you got married. So I was very naive in that. Okay. And then motherhood, I kind of knew about that, but it's being a parent. I didn't know about that. I expected my children to be fed, which I can do, to be financially taken care of, which I could do, and to have their schoolings available, and I can continue like that. But there's so much more to it.
Yeah.
There's so much more to it. Learning personalities. I didn't realize there's different personalities. I didn't even realize that men and women had different personalities. So I can see it in my children now, and I can see what I should have known and what I should have done. But I think that's almost everybody. But the generations after us, because we in the 60s made sure there was truth in living. Before that, it was like, well, to say you live happily ever after.
Oh.
Yeah. And then that we said in the 60s, no. And before the 60s, we were told that babies came from Cabbage Patch, or it's historic.
Right.
So our generation said, no, the truth is going to be told. We're going to prepare our women, and we're going to prepare our men. The truth is being told exactly what happens to that happily ever after. It's a commitment that when you say till death do us part, you're saying a lot. Because working through that commitment is interesting, infuriating, fun, exciting, sad, and happy. It's just a relationship between couples, and it can be same-sex couples, it can be a mixed couples, if talking about races, it can be any couple. Because I expected same-sex couples to get along real fine, but it's not. It's not. It's just people's personality brought in a different environment, and when we all meet, I expected my partner to be just like me. We're French Creole from Louisiana. We're all Catholic. I figured that's smooth sailing. Well, like a pie hitting you in the face, Okay, it's really good, but oh, God, a mess. That's all I can say. And yeah, I had to remind myself to take it as it is. Cry when I needed crying, laugh when I needed laughing, angry when I needed angry, but understanding anger if held, or anger if not released, and forgiveness is not given, the person's immune system goes way down. So in saying you forgive people, it's not for them that you're forgiving them, it's for the person personally, because forgiving is making the immune system kick in again. And another way the immune system kick in is to find something to laugh about. You might be laughing and crying at the same time, that's fine. But the laugh makes the body's immune system really kick in. And they said you can even sit any place and just start laughing. That's really great for the immune system. Yeah, your personal immune. So never try always to forgive. Maybe that person doesn't come to you and say, maybe they don't even know that they've made you upset, But just remember, when you're upset, I am upset with somebody, it's for me to forgive in my heart and soul so that I am healthy. Usually the person I'm upset with doesn't even care. In fact, they're probably happy,
They're probably happy. And
don't even worry about it. Even if they offer, I'm really sorry, take it, thank you. But I meant to say I'm sorry to say you.
Yeah.
I have to take it within myself to forgive myself too. because maybe I shouldn't have said that, and ask the Lord to forgive me and give it to Him. Because I'm Catholic, I love confession. To me, going to confession is like I don't have to pay a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I walk out of that confessional and I say my little penance I have to say, and pew, it's gone. Yeah, so I really love confession. Everybody that has to go to psychologist and psychiatrist, that's fine. You know, even there's Catholics that have to do that.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I love confession. Take it as a plus. But I worry about the priest.
Yeah.
I worry about them sitting there in that little box, hearing all these terrible things. How do they go home and sleep and digest food? You know, how do they get rid of those things that's been told to them?
Yeah.
Especially if somebody comes in and says they committed murder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or molestation, or physical abuse to their family. How does that man, the priest, in that booth, come out of there and just go on his merry way? I really pray for the priest. I really pray for them. It must be, I just don't know how they do it.
Honestly, me neither.
Yeah, they're interesting. Yeah. Some of them become alcoholics.
Really?
Yeah, some of them have head problems, you know. Some of them get very sad. So it's very hard being a priest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm telling you, brother? I'm telling you, brother, he thought about being a deacon for the church. He's got that attitude.
Yeah.
And he's quiet. I know he wants to get married and have children, you know. But a deacon in the Catholic Church, because we believe in the Mass and in the Holy Eucharist as the body of Christ. Well, a deacon can do everything but do that. They can't hear confession, and they can't do the Mass. They can do everything else. I don't know if you noticed, at Lester's funeral, there was a priest and then another priest helping him, but that wasn't a priest, that was a deacon. It's like an altar boy.
Oh, yeah.
He can do everything the priest can do except the confessional and create the body and blood of Christ on the altar. Yeah. So anyway, your brother, I won't say which one, would make a great deacon. Yeah. And the Catholic Church is eventually going to have to allow married men to become priests, because it wasn't until the 11th or 12th century, until that time, the priests were married with the family.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, I'm going to say. But at that time, the Catholic Church decided, well, people die and they give things to the priests. They give land, they give money. Well, guess what? The Catholic Church is kind of political and financial. Yeah. So they decided at that time, well, if the priests aren't married and people give it to the priest, who gets it? The church gets it.
Yeah.
So 11th or 12th century, they stopped allowing, priests to be married with children. So eventually, not many people are becoming priests anymore. No. They won't have anybody to concentrate the body and blood of Christ. They're eventually going to have to let the deacons have that ability with the families. So I think one of your brothers would make a great deacon. And not mentioning me. So I didn't want to put anybody's name on here.
No, it's okay. I'm going to end this segment and then